So in this video, we will talk about the Playfair Cipher. So what is the Playfair Cipher? The Playfair Cipher is the first substitution cipher used for data encryption. It is written code of symmetric encryption technique. It was first used in 1854. It is featured the use of keys to encrypt message by arranging alphabetically letters in the geometric pattern. The Playfair Cipher encrypts the plain text with the aid of 5x5 table that contains a keyword. The keyword is placed first in the table, going from the top left to the right down to the second row and across the row. If there are two of the same letter in the keyword, the second instead is omitted. The rest of the table is filled out with the rest of the letters of the alphabet. To ensure all letters are included, I and J are used together. So here we have the rules of Playfair Cipher. First, we have if the two letters being encrypted are the same, you need to add an X after the first letter. Then you can encrypt the new resultant pair. Second, when your letters are the same row in the table, you need to replace them with the letters directly to the right of each respectively. If one of the letters is at the end of the row, wrap around to the next row and use the letter on the furthest left. Third is, when your letters are in the same column, you need to replace them with the letters directly below each, respectively. If one of the letters at the end of the column, wrap around to the top of the column and use the uppermost letter. And last, when your letters are not in the row or a column, you need to create a rectangle with the original pair and replace the plain text letters with those in the opposite corners. So that's the Playfair Cipher and the rules. So next, I'm going to show you how to do the Playfair Cipher. So first, we have to draw 5 columns each. And second step is that we have to decide what keyword we want to put in the box. My keyword is shadow. So we have to put the shadow in the box. Then B, C, E, F, G, I, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, T, U, V, X, Y, Z. Next is that we have to decide what message we want to encrypt. Message. My message is golden. So GOLDEN. So the shape is rectangle. As you can see, the G and O, and we have to pick the same row. So G is M and O is S. Then L and D. So the L and D, they are in the same column. So you have to pick the bottom of there. So L is R, then D is E. So last is the E and N. So E and N, their shape is rectangle, so we have to pick the same row. So E is W and N is R. So let me explain it to you again. Why MS? So G and O, their shape is rectangle, so we have to pick the same row. So G, so M and O, so S. So that is why we get MS. Next is the LD. So L and D, they are in the same row, so we have to pick the bottom letter. So L is RE, then D is E, then last is the EN, E and N. So they are in the rectangular, so we have to pick the same row again. So E will be W and N will be R. That's all. So this is our code, MSREWR.